welcome to today's video. And in today's video, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was a little something about dieting, okay? This little thing that gets thrown out there that 95% of diets fail. It's a statistic that gets thrown around a lot. And I kind of wanted to give you guys a breakdown of why I think that happens and how to stop it from happening. Or how to stop you from becoming part of that statistic. So that's kind of what we're going to break down in this video, whilst just seeing bits and pieces of me train. So tonight, it's a Monday, so chest day, baby.
Today is Monday, International Chest Day, the most glorious day of the week.
It's push day, so some chest movements, bit of shoulder movements, and then a little bit of cardio to finish things off. Just got back from a long dog walk, and I'm British, so we're going to talk about it. The weather was lovely today. It was like proper transitioning into spring, which was nice. And went out on the dog walk this evening, didn't get home till like 5:30, so it's staying later. It's still light when I got home. It's just lovely. And it was above 3 degrees. It was probably like 5-6 degrees maybe. And it felt like summer compared to yesterday, which was like -1, but with a wind chill, which makes it feel like -6. It's -1, but feels like -6. It's confusing, but that's what it is. Let me give you a little tip. If you're ever bench pressing on your own, don't put the clips on, because if you get stuck, you can twist one way and then they'll fall off, and then twist the other and it'll fall off. But if you've got the clips on and you're stuck at the bottom, you best just pray that someone finds you, I suppose. So, one of the reasons that like 95% of diets fail, right? One of the main reasons is a lot of diets are crap, okay? A lot of the diet fad things out there are crap.
My patented diet program membership or diet app or pre-packaged diet food thing or whatever diety diet stuff, I'll tell you that you can, and you'll believe me. Hi, I'm Roger, and you're going to pay me to help you lose body mass for a brief period of time in an unhealthy way just to gain it all back, and then you'll pay me to do it again. Don't believe me? Talk to our celebrity spokesperson from a TV show that was big in the 90s. She was once an icon, but society doesn't embrace aging, so now her job is to get smaller in size, right?
Hi! I was a famous person in the past, and now I get paid $33,000 per pound I lose to say things like, I love and use this product. I love and use this product!
Now, they determine whether a diet is a failure or a success, not by how much weight someone actually loses, okay? But by whether that person manages to maintain that weight loss over time. So they deem it as 95% of diets as like a failure when people regain the weight. So that's where you get this kind of like anti-diet stuff and everything come from, is when people regain the weight that they lost. So over 6, 12, 10 weeks or however long, someone could lose 2 stone. But if 6 months later they put the 2 stone back on, then that diet is deemed as a failure. And kind of rightly so, because it hasn't done the right job. Now, one of the reasons it's a failure is because a lot of the time the approaches people take are unsustainable, they're faddy, so they're not realistic. Yes, they get fast results, which is what the individual is looking for when they come to that thing. It's like shiny object syndrome, where it's like, I want those fast results, okay? I've got 2 stone to lose, I want to lose it as fast as possible. I want to lose it in 2 weeks, Okay, I want to lose that 2 stone in 2 weeks. It's probably very rarely happens. But this is the way people look at things. I want to get rid of it now. I want this situation, this issue sorted out now. So then they find the thing which is going to lose the weight for the fastest time possible. But a lot of the time, that thing's terrible, unsustainable, sucks, you suffer, you can't wait for it to be over. And this is a lot of the time where people fall short, is once they get to that goal, they've achieved it by doing that diet approach, they then want to stop because like I can't do that anymore. That approach, it's not permanent, but I've lost the 2 stone. So then they go back to all their old ways and habits. That's where the problem occurs. So this is where people come unstuck because they're looking for the quick fixes, the quick answers. When in actual fact, the diet approach won't fail if you look at things differently. People are looking at that single diet, that single approach. Right, I am going to do this juice cleanse to lose 2 stone. Once the 2 stone's off, I'm going to stop the juice cleanse. That's not the problem. It's your lifestyle, your daily habits, your routines, your eating habits, your exercise habits, your sleeping habits, all of those things. Your emotional habits, your environments, your stresses, all of those things are actually the issue. It's not needing to find this quick fix. It's needing to find a long-term solution to all of those problems. And then you will lose weight and you will maintain that weight loss because you're focusing on changing your habits, changing your routines, and incorporating new things into your lifestyle. Now, it doesn't sound as glitzy and glammy because a lot of people don't really want to change because it's a lot easier to just stay the same. People want to choose the path of least resistance. But ultimately, if you want to lose 2 stone and you want to keep it off, it's not a juice cleanse that's going to do it. It's not a 0 carb diet. It's not a skinny tea diet. It's not necessarily a 12-week body weight transformation plan. It is changing, doing the things that you did to lose weight and continuing them on as long-standing habits and lifestyle changes. Decline bench press. It's really good targeting the chest because of the way your muscle fibers go, but it's tough. So what you need to be thinking about is this diet something that I can stick to for the long term? Are some of these changes that I've implemented to lose this weight something that I can see myself doing in 6 months, a year, 2 years, and keeping up these changes permanently? And if the answer's no, then you need to go and try and find a different approach. Maybe seek out some help. Maybe just try a different dieting approach. One of the other reasons I think that a lot of people fail a lot at dieting is because they try the same approach over and over and over again, year after year, expecting a different result.
Every meal.
Oh, it tastes like spicy grass.
Many people believe that detox cleansing leads to improved mood, better digestion, clearer skin, weight loss, and a general sense of well-being. But you know, many people believe all kinds of things. That doesn't make it true. And you definitely won't experience any of these benefits while you're cleansing. That's because depriving yourself of food will cause you to be a train wreck.
When chances are, if it didn't work before, it's not going to work this time. Now, there's one exception to that, and it might be the first time you tried it, you just wasn't in a position to be committing to that and to be making those changes. Other things going on in your life or whatever it may be. But ultimately, you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Try something different. You can't think that dieting will always fail you if you're always trying the same thing. Doing bench press and stuff should get you quite out of breath. And then trying to talk in between sets without actually resting. So these are the things you need to think about. Is it something that you can see yourself continuing? Now, don't get me wrong, every diet approach at the beginning or new exercise regime or whatever it is going to be difficult because, like I said, it's a change and you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to make those changes. You're going to want to it's more comfortable to just stay the same. But actually in the long term, it's the most uncomfortable thing you could do, because you want to change, you're not happy with yourself, you want to be fitter and healthier, and in the long run, if you don't change those things, who knows what might happen down the line. So don't expect the first time you start trying to do this diet or this change in lifestyle or trying to commit to exercising that you should all of a sudden think, right, I can imagine myself doing this forever. Give it a go for a period of time, you know, a month, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, see how you get on. Because at the beginning it is going to be tough. The first few times you go and do exercise are going to be tough because you're not used to it, you're unfit, maybe you're self-conscious. The muscle soreness and stuff is going to be pretty bad the first few times, but gradually it will get better. And then after 6 weeks of doing that, you might actually find, I actually quite enjoy this. Or actually, you know, when I come to think of it, I mean, I do enjoy exercise, okay? I enjoy working out and stuff. But I think the real enjoyment comes from how it makes me feel, okay? How it makes me feel about myself. And I think that the problem is when people try exercising and dieting and stuff for short periods of time, they never get to feel the real benefits. They only get to feel the beginning bit, which is always a little bit tough because your body is kind of resisting against that change. But if you give it the time, even if you never end up enjoying going to the gym or going out for a run or going out for the walks, you're going to enjoy how that thing actually makes you feel. And that's why it's worth doing it. The other thing I think that the reason a lot of people struggle at dieting is because they focus a lot on the wrong things. It's very focused on weight, which a lot of time is why people start dieting in the first place, because they want to lose weight, okay? But actually, instead of focusing solely on that number, focus more diligently on the things that are actually going to get you fitter, healthier and losing weight. Are you implementing exercise regularly? Are you sticking to that? You know, commit to 2 times a week of some form of exercise, or 3 times a week I would normally recommend is the ideal number. Are you moving enough on a daily basis? Are you drinking more water? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you consistently sticking to your calories or consistently making better food choices the majority of the time? Are you being conscious of these things? And actually start focusing on all of those things more so than the scales all of the time. Okay, and start judging your progress of, okay, I didn't hit the workouts this week like I wanted to. Why? What stopped that from happening? Was it motivation? Was it things getting in the way? Was it lack of planning? Was it a combination of all of those things? Okay, well, how can I alter and adjust that next week to try and stop that from happening again? And these are the things you should be focusing on. And this is how you change your lifestyle. And then you achieve good results. You lose weight. You learn how to keep it off. And you don't become part of that 95% of diets fail statistic. Pretty tired tonight, but we're going to keep going because this is one of the habits that I know keeps me in the shape I want to be in, is consistently doing this exercise. Guys, there's 3 rounds of intervals on there. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I'm pooped. Guys, thanks for tuning in to today's video. 95% of diets fail, I believe, because people follow the wrong approaches and they don't take a long-term view on things and focus more on lifestyle change and keeping those changes permanently. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.